I guess
I
I
had a
actually got
yard
a login
marathon.
with.
I had a yard marathon yesterday, so
Oh, well,
Ooh.
alrighty, everybody. Welcome to another week of Waters of the Deep. We are on episode 15. Hopefully, you tuned in Thursday for our guest DM, the start of our guest DM arc, featuring Mike as the DM and
yeah.
me as the fuck around guy for a change. So, if you missed it, feel free to go back on Twitch or on my YouTube channel. Catch that episode. It was a good time. But yeah, let's kick it off with some introductions. Katie, you get to go first.
Everybody, I'm Katie. I'm playing Silt, the Tabaxi Warlock, Hexblade Warlock. And, yep, I've got a whip I talk to and soak in water and lots of secrets.
That's what she said.
No.
All right, Brad, why don't you go next? We'll get back a minute to finish loading everything in.
For sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad. I play Otis Watts, the Tempest Cleric. Um, yeah. We're out at sea, so we'll see what kind of shenanigans the Tempest Cleric gets into.
All right, Pam.
Hi everybody, I'm Pam. I'm playing Pearl. I am a pirate paladin, and she likes blood. She drinks blood. She needs blood. But she has friends that are helping her with her thirst at the moment. But will be interesting to see what happens today, and hopefully I don't get exhaustion from it. We'll see. You never know.
All right, Mike.
Hi everyone. I'm Mike. I'm playing Taddy tonight. Very soul knife rogue. Yeah, I'm out to put some coin in my pocket, hoping that this we get off this damn boat soon. And in case anybody hasn't caught on yet, I'm not who I appear to be.
All right, and Becca.
Hi everyone, I am Galen, the Sea Elf Gloomstalker Ranger, who just really enjoys being around her team. She's loving it. Even no matter what shenanigans we get up to, she is here for the ride.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving
And
it.
Max will be joining us in about an hour. She plays Kit, the Minotaur Bard. I'm not doing the bees. It's not my thing. That's hers.
I was gonna say maybe this is an opportunity for Pam to start picking up with peas. She's a pirate paladin. Maybe she's like a
Okay.
pussy punching pirate paladin.
That got.
That escalated quickly. Usually you got to pay extra
Right?
for that kind of action. But Max will be here in about an hour. I know last week we had left off with a situation involving Kit and a dagger, but we're going to have to circle around to it to see how Kit wants to play that out. So you guys had finished your dive, gotten back to the ship. Let me put up the map here, actually. Oop, wrong button. There we go. So you guys did your dive over here, and you actually had to go north about a day to meet with that trader. So you're kind of going through a circle arc. So you still have 7 days of travel back to
God.
Haven.
What a
Good Lord, I
nightmare.
didn't think it was that long.
It took you a week to get here, and you had to go north to meet with the trader here. So you've still got 7 days back. But
Hey, we
that
got some
being
shit out
said,
of it, so that counts.
yeah. That being said, let's take this opportunity to any conversations, anything you guys want to talk about during the next 7 days. Before we do the rolls to see if anything happens during the next 7 days.
I'll roll all my stuff, but like I am waiting. I need to wait for Kit to be here because I need to see how this is gonna play out.
Yep. And I will have you roll those individually because if something happens, I need to know if you're affected while that's happening or not.
Okay.
Right? Actually, go ahead and roll them now, and we'll just keep track of which day it happens on, if anything does happen.
I forget. Am I rolling for my regular D20 plus to see if I'm just like regular shit ass seasick each day, or just the D20?
Just the D20
Okay.
for the Tempest.
Can you give us a quick recap of what's going on with Silt and Kit? Because I totally
No,
forgot.
You gotta wait for that shit. Just
Gotta
like
wait.
me.
Oh,
I don't think anybody really knows.
I
Except
don't know.
She approached Silt and said, "Hey, can I talk to you in private?" with a dagger in her hand.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
Yeah, it's
holding
coming
it.
back.
Wasn't holding it threateningly, just holding it. And then Kit turned and walked away.
And I went with 1, 2, 3.
Well, you hadn't gone with yet. The last question you asked was if she looked suspicious. So, and that's where we left off.
Tell you now that unless I'm called upon,
Ooh, 20.
or something special happens, Taddy's probably just going to be doing whatever he's told to do and sleeping.
Yeah. I just got to roll for the trident stuff real quick.
Trident
If that's
stuff.
cool. Yeah. So it gets 1d4 charges back at dawn.
And you only burned one charge, right?
Yeah. You want me to roll for it?
Well, it's the start of the first day. You only need to recover one charge, so you're guaranteed to at least get a 1 on the roll. You don't even need to roll. It's fully charged.
Damn it. I wanted to roll the dice, okay?
Roll the d4. Alright, so it's maxed out.
I feel better now. Thank you.
You don't need to roll the hours,
Oh,
Katie.
you don't want me. Okay.
Yeah, no. We'll just you do that. We'll just say you do that every morning, and no problems there.
Okay.
All right. So, any conversations with anyone? Anything anybody wants to be doing?
Yes. I have a jar filled.
I've got a jar of dirt.
Wish it was dirt, but instead it's this mysterious liquid that I did not recognize. So I'm gonna walk up to Odess. Are we all together? Or are we like where we are on the ship?
You guys are just on the ship. I mean, if anybody's any particular place, go ahead and move your token. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Basically, I want to ask all of my teammates if they recognize what's in this jar.
Okay. All of you can either make an insight or medicine check.
Whoa.
Oh, we got guidance on this too, right? Because we're being asked.
Yep.
Cool.
These are excellent roll, guys. I love it. I love it.
We know
All right,
stuff.
hold on a second.
Maybe.
For once.
I don't know.
For once we do.
Well, because I have to tell you, depending on how this goes, it could get interesting.
do you have brains?
Brains.
Odess would actually be the only person who recognizes it.
Odessa is a badass.
And
Remember that.
I'm gonna share what it is to the chat, but as of right now, only Odess and Gallon are aware of it, and I put that in your inventory, Becca.
What the flying fiduci is that?
Thank you.
It's a potion of enlarge or reduce.
Oh, okay. I have
That's
no
cool.
idea what
Or
that
sorry.
does, so.
Sorry. It's a potion of reduction. So it does the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell. for 1d4 hours. No concentration required. So basically, whoever drinks it will become one size smaller than what they are. Their weapons do 1d4 less damage, if I remember correctly, but they get advantage on like stealth and. Hold on, I'll look it up.
That's cool.
So reduction, target size is halved in all dimensions, and weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
In all dimensions? I don't know if I'm okay with that.
All dimensions. Your size will reduce by one category from medium to small, for example. Till the spell ends, you will have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. Your weapons will also deal 1d4 less damage. So you become smaller. It doesn't say it in the spell, but I would give you some semblance of an advantage on stealth or some check like that.
Okay.
But basically, it makes you smaller. That's it.
Look at Odessa and be like, this seems worthless for our needs, right?
Nope, I'll keep that shit.
But him needs a jar. Pearl needs a jar. A big
Who's
jar.
got- Who's got a jar?
And you're gonna need to fit somewhere else, and this might become helpful if you need to get into certain places. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I
mean-
do need a little jar, but we don't know what's gonna happen, so let's not waste it.
Yeah, what
Okay.
Pearl said. Sometimes you gotta fit into places.
Oh my god.
Got fit into places. So you gotta get yourself smaller so you can
Okay.
fit. I must shut up. Anyway.
It's a little cold out here on the open sea.
Hey, sometimes you're the gerbil, and sometimes you're not.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna kind of like gently put it back in my bag and just look kind of forlorn. I'm just gonna be like, my whole plan was for you to have a jar, like a big jar of blood, and then like whisper it.
I know, my friend, but you don't know when you're gonna need that, so let's not waste it as of yet. I'm still okay for now.
And
We
then
got
I'll kind of look kind of off at Kit, who I know is not here yet, but I'll look off at Kit and be like, maybe Kit could use it for when we need to be sneaky sneak.
See, it's a good idea.
Okay.
You would also know that Pearl already has 2 jars. Good for.
Oh no, I know she does.
So,
They're not big.
speaking of
Should
Pearl,
got in like
though,
2 days.
Pearl, what is the plan for you?
Right now?
Well, are you just gonna roll every day, or are you gonna figure out some kind of bloodening?
Bloodning.
Well, we're still 7 days, so I can't really murder anybody aboard, which was my original plan when we first got here. Now, with everything else going on, I don't feel that that plan is going to work as of yet. So I'm just kind of winging it, you know? We got Galen and Kit kind of helping me over here whenever I just need a little bit of blood. I know it's not like a lot, but I might have to do some shenanigans if it gets to the point where I'm just attacking everybody, because then now I'm in fear
So,
for my friends that
let
may
me-
attack them.
Let me be a little bit more specific in my question then. Are you going to drink from them every day or every other day?
Well, I still have 2 little potions, don't I, filled with blood right now.
Yes, you do.
So that will, yeah, so right now every other day, because then what I'll do in between, I'll just use whatever I have saved, because I have to use those before they go bad, right? So if anything, I'll use those first, and then I'll just drink from my friends.
Okay. So the vials you have will be good for the first 2 days. So let's knock those first 2 days out. For the first, if nobody has anything else.
I'm just
Okay.
waiting for the
Keep
minute.
an eye on the weather.
Yeah, we'll retcon with Kit when she gets here. So, for the first day, I needed 1 random person. You guys decide amongst yourself to roll me a d20.
I'm not good at those, so I'm gonna pass.
Well, everybody's gonna roll eventually. So,
Pearl's like, I started out. What?
We're
kind of
going with
fucking-
Tatty.
Dude, Taddy, those dice
Let's
are
go.
badass.
Fire!
Okay. The ship sails along, seemingly no issues. About midday on that day of travel, the crowsman calls out all hands on deck, and you all come running up topside. And you can see him looking over the starboard side of the ship. And as you all glance out that direction, anybody with dark vision would be able to see just at the edge of your dark vision a swirling vortex, swim like a whirlpool, swirling
Alright.
a 100 or so yards off the side of the ship. And as you look, you can see what seems to be another place. It's like a portal of sorts, and it does not look like the world is covered in water. And a moment later, four
Fucking
flying
going.
beasts come shooting out of the quote-unquote portal and take off into the darkness. And then the vortex stops spinning.
No.
Do we see that? We all see that?
Anybody
Only those with dark vision.
only those with dark vision saw that.
So those of us
I-
with cat-like reflexes, can we jump into the not water world vortex before it closes?
It's like 100 or so feet.
Damn
it's
it!
not-
Over
it-
open
yeah.
water.
It's
Just
not.
watch the-
It was so close, you guys.
And no, you cannot have my boat for this.
What about if somebody throws me really hard?
Unfortunately, our Minotaur friend is not here to throw you.
I also don't think our Minotaur friend would.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
such a
probably not.
conundrum.
You know, the little boat right now will be really helpful. Just saying. To explore, but let me stay quiet.
Otis
She's
is
gonna
gonna be
look.
like,
she's
what the
gonna
fuck
look
is
at
that?
Alan like,
I mean, all of this
I-
happened in like less than a minute. You guys get up
I-
top, you see it,
Oh.
the things fly out of it, fly off into the darkness, and then it's gone.
To
Do we
our
see-
non. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, do we see like what the things are? Or are they just things according to all
If
of our-
you have dark vision, you can make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, I don't give a shit that it's at disadvantage. I get to roll dice, so I'm gonna do it.
I will say
okay.
no guidance, however, because this is like
As it happened.
an in the moment. You
Yeah.
didn't have time to cast guidance and then roll.
Well, Pearl
Hey,
can't see
nice.
shit,
Good
obviously.
job, Otis.
Yeah. None of you have a clue.
You
Okay.
want to roll?
I
Just be like,
relay
what the
we
fuck
saw.
is that?
I relay what we saw to our non-dark vision friends.
No. No. Simmer.
You
Simmer.
saw nothing.
We saw things flying out of beautiful not waterness. I'll be melancholy for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Should we be concerned that? I mean, we didn't really. They just disappeared, but we don't really know where they went, right?
You can be as
Like back
concerned
into
as
the
you
little
want.
portal.
I would like to know if, being as I am from the seas, if I would know anything about this from my past.
Make a history check.
Mhm.
You have heard stories of portals existing in the water, and you've heard stories of them opening and closing at a whim. And you know that they don't always lead to the same place. But that's really all you know.
How many things came out of that? 3?
As far as you could tell, 4.
There, that works.
But it was like trying to watch something dark run through the shadows.
Do I recognize any of this shenanigans? Do they look familiar? I mean, I know I can see shit, but
You
with the
rolled a
little bit that
4.
I see.
All you saw were black blurs.
Okay. Okay.
So none of you rolled good enough to even like get a general shape picked out. You just saw like shadows coming up out of this whirlpool and then disappear into the darkness.
We're great, guys.
Probably
Okay.
fish, jumping after bugs, whatever.
I'm just gonna say, let's just, keep an eye and let's just make sure that the moment we see anything out of the abnormal happening, we let anybody else know, whoever sees it, if we see anything.
We just keep on swimming. Quote.
Something like that.
Hi.
I mean, y'all could report it to the guy that's looking out or the captain.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Gallon, everybody loves you. You should go tell them.
I have other things on my mind. Probably. I'm guessing.
I will. The other person who would have seen it would have been the tiefling with the dark vision, so I'm gonna go talk to the tiefling and ask about it. I'm gonna say like, did you happen to see that off? Was it off our starboard or port?
Starboard.
Starboard.
Off our starboard side. Did you see that vortex-looking thing with the things that flew out of it?
Yeah, I saw it. No clue what it is. I mean, they happen from time to time out here. As long as you don't get too close, they typically don't bother the ships, and we don't get paid to interfere with them.
Okay.
Questions.
I don't believe her. Lies.
Then the non-believer.
And you've never like come across them before? Just like they haven't like attacked the ship or anything for you in the past?
They never touch the ship. They're portals. They come from weird places, and sometimes weird things come through, but I don't think I've ever seen the same thing twice.
That's weird. All right. Cool. Just glad that we're looking like we're not gonna have any problems. And I'm gonna like finger point at her and then walk away.
Like a finger bang.
Yeah. Yep.
You just finger bang the first mate.
Yep.
Good on you.
At least someone's getting action on the boat.
You had your action last week, bud.
That is true. That is
That
true.
tried it nonsense.
Well, if nobody has anything else for the day, Taddy rolled last time, so Pam, you get to roll this time. We're just gonna
Oh,
go
God,
left
here we
to
go.
right.
Could I ask each day? I'd like to just see what the weather's doing.
Far as you can tell, nothing right now.
Sweet.
Calm sails.
Oh my god, I was so close to the one. I was about to like walk out. Okay.
Oh, close.
At what would assumably be dawn the next day, you are all violently awoken to the ship being jolted, as if it was being thrown or picking up speed. I need everyone to roll initiative right off the bat, so
Holy
we're gonna do
shit.
this systematically.
Um,
And as you do that, you hear the crowman up above call, "Whirlpool! All hands to deck!"
What did he yell? You cut out.
Whirlpool, all hands to deck.
Oh, Whirlpool. This is sad for me.
And
It involves
Sad
water.
day.
as you all get topside, I will go ahead and position you up there.
Look, I don't know if I have like a big beefy girlfriend to like have my back or not.
Kit's right there.
Okay, we'll
you,
just assume then.
You might get this reference there, Silt. Kitty go down the hole.
But as you get up top, you can see the rest of the crew doing their preparations for a whirlpool. Sails are being tightened. And you can notice that everybody is tying themselves off with a rope. So what this is this is a skills encounter. So you've got two choices. You can either assist with prepping the sails or secure yourselves to the ship. Okay.
I'm going back downstairs.
Patty,
I'm gonna
Patty's like,
cover
fuck
for
y'all.
Taddy. Yeah, no, I'm gonna
Fuck
cover.
this
I'm gonna
shit.
be a big man here and like cover for Taddy going back downstairs, and then probably follow him
Okay.
because
I'm-
fuck this.
I'm gonna help secure the sails.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help. Like, yeah.
Okay, so if you're securing the sails, roll a strength check.
Okay.
And if you're securing yourself, it'll be a survival check.
Does that include going downstairs?
If you're going
Oh.
downstairs, you don't
Nice.
need to roll anything.
Okay. Look.
Finally.
So.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
The Minotaur is here.
Okay, Sil, you gotta stop kissing the first mate. She's back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard somebody was finger banging the first mate.
Those horns, though.
How dare
I'm a
you?
sucker for the horns on whatever.
How dare you?
I will
I
actually...
leave her.
Taddy
Huh?
and Silt, go ahead and give me dexterity checks as you go down below deck.
All right.
Leave for 30 minutes and you're all making out with other people? That's so mean.
Actually,
will-
I'm running away like a coward.
We will retcon your conversation here in just a second, Kit. We're in the middle of
Y'all
a
are
skills
fine.
encounter right now. Okay,
Y'all
beautiful.
are fine.
So in the first moments, the four of you who remain topside all realize that if the ship can't move, you're screwed. You all run and grab the ropes that secure the sails in place and get as much strength down on them as you can, tying off the ropes. And you can feel the ship kind of smooth out as you're going. You two who go below deck, as the ship is still rocking and jolting violently, you are able to avoid any flying debris and keep yourselves from colliding with any objects.
I want to interject here and say that Kit has an opportunity to like grab me by the scruff of my neck at this point, I'm assuming about the last couple of days, she can stop me from going below decks and actually helping with real things if she wants to.
Kit?
Something with real things. How?
Would you keep Silt from retreating below deck, or would you let her go? You guys, the ship is caught in a whirlpool right now, is what's going on.
I am going to pull her up because I will protect her from water if it touches her.
Okay. Well, that will not change the outcome of that round. So we are good on that round. As the second round goes, there is another two masts, the forward and the back, the rear mast, that need secured. You also notice that the rest of the crew, the ship's crew, have all finished securing themselves in. So again, the question is posed with the exception of Taddy, who's below deck. Would you like to
Damn it.
continue working on sails, or would you like to secure yourself to the ship?
So nobody else is securing sails. They all just said, fuck this shit, and started tying themselves to the deck.
They're kind of doing like a half and half.
Like what? What?
Like they're
What kind of ramshackle crew is this?
Look, I'm scared buckless, but in the grip of a large minotaur that has a hold on me. So
all right. So I'll pose it to you like this: if you're gonna work on the mast, it's a strength check. If you're gonna secure yourself, it's a survival check. And Taddy, what are you doing?
What Teddy always does. Keeps himself safe.
Okay, so another dex check for you then.
All right. Fuck it. I'm going with the masks.
I'll do the same.
Fuck it.
You said a dex check for the mast?
Strength for
Strength.
the mast.
Strength for the mast. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm not necessarily, I'm just here and surviving.
Nah, Kit is literally above you. Well, not, yeah, above you. She has you against the post, and she has both of her arms on the post, and you're in front of her face.
Oh my.
So
Oh,
I'm,
Jesus.
I am going to
Okay.
be tying myself then to the post instead of helping
So survival
just
if you're
that-
tying yourself.
survival. Okay.
If water touches you, it will touch Kit first and not you, type of thing.
Did we
I
just switch
can
from?
take that.
Did we just switch from Twitch to OnlyFans? What the hell?
Not in a sexual way.
I was just gonna ask if we were gonna have like a Titanic.
Girl, like the
Here.
tension. It's about
That's what
the
I
tension.
pictured.
I need
You
a roll
got it,
from
Brad.
you still, Pam.
Sorry, I'm too focused on the conversation. Hold on.
Strength for the mass, survival if you're secure.
Yeah,
Maybe it's distracting.
I got distracted for a second. Okay, there you go.
Pay no attention to the dragon in the corner. That's Minotaur's having fun right there.
You see nothing. Look away.
Silt, you successfully secure yourself to the ship. Taddy, you successfully keep yourself from getting hit by anything while below deck. The ship carrying forward catches a rogue tide from a rogue whirl from the side, and it lurches the ship. There's a huge wave of water that washes over the top of the deck. I need everybody not secured to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
If any of you get swept over the deck, I'm going to be pissed. Don't do
I
it.
love this fucking chaos.
I think you all need to just
Oh,
take
Des?
a breather.
No.
Pam,
I mean, at this point, I think
dexterity
Gallon
saving.
wants to be. you know?
Sorry. Hold on. I keep the one thingy.
Sorry.
There you go.
And then I need one from Kit still.
Why? I'm not tied down, but I'm gripped. I can't
I was
move.
gonna say you are
I'm
up
gripped.
against that pole.
I am.
Get
But
it.
Like
get it,
you
get it.
said, you're not tied down.
Bro, but I rolled a nat 20. No fair.
Oh no.
Well, goodbye.
Better
Oh,
grip that
no.
kitty better.
Shit.
Oh my god.
All right, this is the point I need to know what happens with the bone dagger because this shit's getting cut. I'm going overboard for my lover.
So
Let's
Kit,
go overboard.
you do get thrown, but you are still on the ship. Odess, however, you are over the edge.
Can I try and grab Odess before he goes?
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
make
not-
make a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Is this like she's trying to grab me or we're trying to grab each other kind of thing, or?
She grabs onto your forearm as you go over the edge and is now holding on to you for dear life. Okay.
Okay, I'm hauling ass to where they are. I'm like, let me help you.
I'm just gonna look up at Gallon and be like, "By Poseidon's will, woman!"
Okay.
And
So-
I'm gonna try to get close as much as I can to Otis, just to like, ugh.
So here's what we're gonna
Huh.
do. Pam and Becca, either one of you can make an athletics check at advantage, or you can both make an athletics check regular.
Whatever you want, my friend.
I have a +4 athletics.
I
Yeah.
have +5.
Oh shit, you go.
Okay.
Or we could both do it. We could both do it at regular because
Yeah,
that's
we'll
both of us
do
are.
it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's just
do
do both.
it.
Let's just do both.
Okay. Okay.
Pearl, you are
Okay.
like 1 foot on the railing, and you recall back to when you and Gallon were trying to pull your trident out of the shop wall, and Gallon kept trying and trying and trying and couldn't do anything. Now you're sitting here, roles reversed. You're sitting there just like heaving on his arm, not getting any traction, and you glance over, and on the first heave, she like flips Odess over, and he is back on deck of the ship.
Beautiful.
Okay, I look back at
Beautiful.
Odessa and I'm like, by Poseidon's will.
I'm just going to
Olympics
Gallon and be like,
101.
I love this shit.
And then I'm just gonna grin at Odessa as he says that, because obviously we all love the water here.
All right, on to the next round. Taddy, dexterity for you. Everyone else, strength if you're going to keep working on the mass, and survival if you are going to tie yourself.
Well, did we success at the mast? At the last one? So there's only one more mast to secure?
It's functional.
And what if we're already successfully tied to this ship?
Then you get to stand right where you're at and not do
Okay,
Oh,
I'm so happy with that. Like I'll do it.
She's gonna move back to her original position, but this time is gonna take a rope in her hand and tie them around each other and put her whole arms around the post. So she's technically tied to the post.
And you should do that at advantage because I'll
Pinky.
help you.
Because
Say
I'm
that-
smart.
Say that one more time, Max.
So she has the rope in between two of her hands, right? In between her two
Okay.
hands. And she's gonna put both of her arms around the post, like she's hugging the post, but so the rope is on the post, and so she's technically tied to the post. Because she's on the rope. So like if she flies, all she has to do is hold on to the rope.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand this correctly, you wrap your arms around the mast and then you're holding onto a rope on the back of it.
With
Kind
both
of. You know
hands.
how in Pirates of the Caribbean, how Orlando Bloom, when he's talking to Keira Knightley or something along those lines, and it's raining really heavily, and he has the rope in his hands and he ties it around a post because they're both gonna fall off the ship.
Yeah, but he ties it around the post.
Yeah, her hands are like that, but the rope is around her hands that are around the
Okay,
post.
arguing semantics, we're going to stop that. Make a survival check either way.
Okay.
All right.
Bro, I think he needs a strength check, not a strength save.
Yeah, Pearl,
Can I do that?
regular strength check if you're working on the mass still.
Thank God.
Did I roll the wrong one?
No, you rolled
Okay,
survival.
you're fine.
No. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh god, I gotta go refill my drink for this. I'm
It
getting
was
all
Pearl.
hyphy with this one.
It was Pearl. He was had the wrong roll.
There you go.
Oh, that's better. Thank God. Okay.
Okay, so those of you working on the mast, you are able to finish securing the mast. Kit, you just kind of stand there and hold on. Taddy, you do not duck quick enough and take 4 points of damage as a stool catches you in the shoulder. And you all holding on to the ropes, securing the sails so they don't rip, tear, blow away, holding on to yourselves or each other, or playing dodgeball with furniture down below deck. You hold tight, and almost as quick as this whirlpool came upon you, it's gone. And the seas are calm, the rain has stopped. And you all kind of look around, and other than the fact that everything's soaked, it looks like nothing happened.
Otis is gonna yell out, "Fuck yeah, let's do that again!"
Yeah, I was just gonna be like a giggling adrenaline mess. Just like laughing over how much fun that was.
Yeah, just for fucks and giggles, Pearl's gonna look over and be like, "That was fun."
Look, y'all are lucky I'm tied to a post because cat claws would be in your face right now.
You probably like it,
like
Silt.
that.
So let me just,
Well, yeah, okay, I like it. Yeah.
I look over at so and just be like, "Oh, you had a big, strong minotaur."
Have you ever seen a wet cat before?
Yeah, they look pretty drowned.
yeah, Pearl's gonna go to Silt and just be like, "Are you okay?"
But funny
you
enough,
alright?
you aren't a cat right now.
That's true. Shit.
Trevor.
Forever.
No, Trevor.
Well, in the wake of that skills encounter that you guys successfully succeeded, let's go ahead and retcon back to what was supposed to be the beginning of today's episode.
I'm
so glad I
sorry.
refilled for
I'm
this.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just
Okay.
want to make sure you don't miss out, because I told you last week that's where we were going to start. No problem that you had to run a little bit late. We're just going to retcon and do it now.
Personally, I love the idea of you guys like huddling up against the pole and like having this conversation. It's like shit's in the fan.
All right, so remind me if I'm mistaken, Max, but if I recall correctly, you had gone up to Silt, dagger in hand, not threateningly, and said, "I need to talk to you in private," and then turned to walk below deck. Is that right?
That's 100% correct.
Okay. And the last question asked was if you looked suspicious while doing it. So go ahead and answer that, and then carry on, and I'll tell you guys if I need a roll from you.
There's nothing suspicious that looks like just Kit is very flustered in a way. She's not acting like her usual self. She's very like she's acting kind of shy. Just with
Well, that seems not life-threatening, so I will follow.
So you guys get below deck. Everybody is still topside. I'm just going to put your tokens right there for the time being. Everybody else is topside, so you guys are alone.
alone at last.
Little stabby
I'm
stab.
gonna get close to Silt and I'm gonna be like, "Would you like a cricket?"
They're below deck
Bro,
having
you
a
are
private
not-
conversation right now, Pam.
Poor Kit.
Oh shit, never mind. I'm not gonna follow them to that. But I was like, let me
We're-
give you a cricket.
We're
Never mind.
retconning. So this was actually this conversation
This
that's
was
about to
last week's
happen
conversation.
happened 2 days ago on the voyage.
Okay, got it. Never mind. I thought we were doing the whole conversation for everybody to know what was going on.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll jump back to post Whirlpool in a minute.
No.
Go ahead, Max.
So she is gonna not look directly at Silt. She's looking like towards the side on the ground, just like her gaze is averting Silt, and she's gonna go, "So remember when you gave me your dagger?
Yeah.
I still have that dagger, but I kind of wanted to give you something that nobody else has, and that it's she's just gonna, while she's stuttering her words, put out the bone dagger in her little meaty minotaur hand paw thingies, and go, "This is for you. I bought this for you."
Wait, what is it?
A bone dagger that she got last time from the
Yeah,
merchant
she bought.
ship.
Yeah.
She wants to bone you.
Do you,
No.
do you take it,
Maybe.
Silt, so I can transfer it to your inventory?
Well, I'm going to pause and like what am I so you're looking away and down and you're kind of shy looking. Is there anything else that is obvious in this situation?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
I'll say
Yeah.
anything above a 15 will reveal all, and that's a nat 20. She can read you like a book right now, Max.
Perfect. Yeah, Kit is very flustered. Her face, although it is red, it's like bright red. Like you can tell she is very blushy and like she doesn't understand what she's trying to do. She's not been in the situation before.
So, okay. Kit. Do you fancy me?
I don't know what that word means. If you're asking if I like you in a way, then yes.
I, above table, did not ever plan on having this situation come up. And below table, I
I don't know what to do with my hands.
The joys of unexpected social situations.
I accept your gift, and I appreciate you. And I will take her minotaur chin in my paw and turn her face toward me and wait and see if there's eye contact. Which
Yes,
I'm not
there
encountering.
is eye contact.
Okay, so still above table, didn't plan.
That was my plan all along, was to throw all of you off.
I have the
And-
biggest shit-eating grin on my face right now.
I will just like squeeze her hand as she gives me the dagger and say, we should spend some time together once we get off this ship.
I agree.
Okay. And I'm just, so for that day, like whatever it is, I'm happy to awkwardly spend awkward time down wherever we are until somebody awkwardly comes upon us.
Dear God, please let it be me.
Awkward time together.
Can we roll to see who walks in on them?
I mean, unless you guys are hiding, at some point or another, pretty much everyone is going to walk past you. So it's up to you guys if you wish to react to seeing them sitting together awkwardly. We'll call it first date awkward for shits and giggles.
Very-
Anybody say or do anything as you see them sitting together?
I want to so bad, but I'm gonna let Kit have this one.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna like. I love you guys so much that I'm literally just gonna go by you, very casually, just like smile and wave, and then like keep going on.
Yeah, just give Kit the little
Well,
keep
if
going.
nobody's gonna fucking interrupt us, then like I have actual questions for Kit. Like, what are your
Intentions with me. There you go.
like what do you see yourself in the future? What are your goals in life?
Oh, I was gonna say you better change that first one real fast.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Go.
That far ahead. This has happened out of the blue, man. I don't know.
All I think of with that question is that scene from Family Guy. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing your son?
No.
There's like a million comebacks that you could have used on that one.
Well, I mean, hopefully getting my brother out of whatever hellhole he's in right now. I don't really care about where I'm at financial wise, as long as I have the people around me that I like and love, like my brother, for instance. As long as he's around, I could go anywhere, honestly.
Oh,
tell me a little bit more about your brother. I've wondered about him, but I haven't brought it up.
I don't really. I haven't. We haven't been around each other in quite some time since I've been in prison, and he got shipped off to the academy after my parents decided to fuck the entire family over. So I don't really know much about him anymore than I did when he was just a little calf. But I hope he remembers me. His name is Alfredo. I call him Alfie. He hates that name. He hates that name so much. But he's just my little alfalfa sprout.
How long ago was that? Since you saw him?
A few years.
I know some people at the academy. We might be able to check up on him. If you want.
If you decide you want to go with me, that would help ease my nerves about seeing him again.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay then.
Are we awkward hug ending the date?
No.
Yes. No.
Oh!
Okay.
Yes. Wait. Hold on.
I don't know. Look.
That was the DM way of asking if you guys had anything else for this.
This
I
again,
don't have anything.
A
I love
Minotaur.
it so much.
Damn, dude. What?
Okay.
Look, you know what? It doesn't matter because everybody is keeping their distance and being respectful. It doesn't matter how we end the date, okay?
Yeah.
Hey,
I-
when in doubt, whip it out.
I wasn't
No!
talking. I wasn't talking about a literal end of the date. I was talking metaphorical in turn of is that it for the retcon?
That's it for the retcon.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right. If you guys want to message each other privately to like actually ask and answer questions for the quote unquote date, feel free. But all right. So that's going to bring us back to post Whirlpool where
The
Silton
whirlpool full like post scene just makes so much more sense, and it's just delightful.
Yeah. Now
After
would be
that.
the time to ask if anybody wants a cricket, Pam.
If anybody want a cricket,
I have my own, thank you, though. I say as I untie my hands and step back away from Silt.
I'm gonna look at them both and just be like, "You're all too cute." Okay, excuse me. And I'll back away to Otis and Galen. I'm just gonna be like, "Aren't they just so cute?"
And I'm just looking at front like, so cute.
Do you all want crickets? Well, we're at it. You want a
Yeah,
snack?
absolutely. Absolutely. I'll take some crickets.
I'm good. I have some shark meat for later.
Okay, I'm gonna give 5 crickets to Galen. So let me change my 20 to 15.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
thanks,
they
girl.
die, right? Like we need to eat them quick before
they're
they turn into like.
living things, so you either need to provide them with food or dispose of them.
How often do they procreate, though?
Okay, so I'll give 5 to Galen. Like here you go, have a snack, and I'm gonna have 1 too for fucks and giggles. So that's 14.
Fucks
Okay,
and
I'll do
giggles. That's my new favorite saying, just so you know.
There you go. We're having a cricket
that.
snack.
I just imagine Pearl and fucking Gallon just sitting there staring at Silt and Kit. Just
Crickets are the new popcorn, man.
Crickets
Disgusting.
crickets will lay 50 to 100 eggs every 2 to 3 days over a period of 2 months.
Holy shit.
I
They're
I
everywhere.
was about to say,
We
we're about to
learned
have a
something
cricket
new.
diversion.
All right. Anybody else got anything for the day?
No, man.
No, this was awesome.
Fuck no, I'm pumped up. I'm just gonna start doing shit and be like, y'all quit being little fucking bitches and get shit done during this shit.
All right, Odess, a straight 20, please, for day 3.
Fuck yeah, 3.
Oh, shit.
As you stand on the bow of the ship doing your daily weather checks, you can see that there is, well, you can't see it, rather, because it's the eclipse, but you can hear thunder rolling on in the distance. And the winds start to pick up.
Oh, is there anybody up there with me by chance?
Anybody who wants to be up there can be up there. There's some generic crewmates. But the wind does pick up, increasing your speed, and knocks a day off your travel time.
Yeah, I'm up on board. I'm up on deck.
Otis is just gonna look at Gallon, just do like that little slow turn and look, and just be like, let the thunder roll. And walk off with just a big ass smile on his face.
As he walks away, you hear in the back of your head, thunder, feel the thunder.
Thunder.
But no, the wind from sailing on the edge of the storm increases the ship's speed, and you guys gain an extra day of sailing. Becca, go ahead and roll your d20.
Oh,
Okie dokie.
as she rolls that real quick, going into the night, because I'm guessing we're going, that is going into the night of that day, and then she's going for the next morning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Otis will say a prayer. I'm just letting you know he's going to say a prayer that night to Poseidon. I'll send it in chat here in a second when I pull it up.
Okay, roll a d100 for me.
Sweet.
Once he does that, then I'll roll the d20.
Fucking one, baby! How did I natty one that bitch?
As you're standing on the deck of the ship, after checking the weather, you say your prayers, and the wind falls to a dead stop for the briefest of moments, and then just whispers past you, and you swear for a moment you can hear on the wind, "Find me. Free me, child." And then the wind kicks back up.
I'm sorry, you cut out for a second. The wind's picked up after that?
Yes.
Okay. Otis is gonna whisper back, saying, "Your wish is my command, my lord." But I'm in the process of finding that prayer. Hold on. I got too many documents up.
Yep, no rush.
I will roll the nat 20 if I am okay to proceed.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on. Give me a second. Love it when all the stuff I set up doesn't work. Okay. On the dawn of, let's see, this would be the
Fourth morn.
4. So yeah, on the dawn of the 4th day, the crewman calls out, "Octopus." Anybody who chooses to go topside would see, I know the token kind of sucks, but would see a pod of giant octopi, rather.
I think both are correct.
Yeah.
And a fourth one. But would see 4 of them just kind of chilling, swimming with the ship. So they're moving in the same direction the ship is. Real quick, before we do anything, does anybody not come up to the top deck when octopi is called out by the crowsman?
Oh, I'm going up for sure.
I'm definitely on the deck.
Okay, you can put your tokens wherever you wish them to be then.
I'm just gonna leave me right where I'm at. Kind of want to watch them. It's cool.
Well, I'm going over to the ballista.
Oh, damn!
Dude, they're just chilling.
Oh.
I just said I'm going to the ballista. I didn't say I was doing anything.
Well, going to the ballista obviously means you're gonna do something.
Fuck, I don't know what they're doing.
So is anybody doing
just-
anything?
I'm just gonna watch the octopi.
I'm gonna go right here and like just stand right in the rail and just kind of stare at them.
Oh, wait. I can talk to octopi. I'm going to go talk to the octopi.
Okay. You're casting your whatchamajigger.
Yeah.
The thingamabob?
What
Yeah.
do you say?
Hello.
There's no verbal response, but one of them lifts its tentacle and like waves it at you.
I'm going to look right to Pearl and Gallon and Kit and say they're friendly.
I'm gonna wave back enthusiastically.
I'm gonna wave, but very like dinner. Hi.
Dinner? Dinner? Are we grabbing these for dinner or what?
Yay.
You know, I'm just looking at them. Do I hear Otis saying that?
If he said it out loud, then yeah.
Yes, I 100% said it out loud.
Okay.
Because I'm now going to come up to Pearl.
I'm just, you know, I'm gonna wave, but I don't trust anything that's coming out of the sea. So, worst case scenario, this could be your dinner tonight. Well, what time is it?
I turn and look at Pearl and I say, I come from the sea.
So, this could be dinner if it goes. If shit hits the south, this will be dinner.
So, if I come from the sea, does that mean I am also dinner?
Look, we get it. You get excited in the sea, okay?
Caring is
I'm gonna-
caring. We could make like some good ass meal. I'm just saying. But for now, she just waves at them.
I'm going to additionally ask the octopi if they need anything. If they're
Response
good.
to that one, you do hear a response, kind of a long, drawn-out voice. It says, "Nope, we're just swimming along."
Keep swimming, just keep
Okay,
swimming.
then I will respond. Us two.
I'm gonna look at Silt and say that's unfortunate.
You
Well,
don't know what I'm saying.
this
What
is our exit. It was nice meeting you.
And I'm going to look at all of the people in my eye range very seriously and say, do not fucking attack them. They are fine. They are friendly. Let them go.
Otis is going to be like, we're attacking them? What?
No.
As
Oh,
soon as
that's-
you look back out, they've all dived beneath the surface and are gone.
And I'm going to breathe a sigh of relief.
I'm gonna look over at Trevor and say, it's nice to see you appreciate some things from the sea.
I'll give a thumbs up or a okay or whatever is good in Haven these days.
I'm gonna say quietly, but in a way that kind of whispering to myself, but not so much that like nobody can hear. Like, oh, there goes dinner.
I will say Silt, Odess, and Gallon, you all heard that.
You probably wouldn't have wanted their blood anyway. It's like inky, weird.
Weird.
I have some shark meat if you want that, Pearl.
No, it's okay. I'm not hungry per se. I was just more thinking of you guys and making a nice meal, but I'm glad we didn't have to fight these creatures, so everything happens for a reason. Doesn't it, Poseidon believer?
Oh, I never said that everything happens for a reason. Hold on now. That sounds like a shots fired moment.
Well, so at this point, I'm gonna walk physically between these two, and if I need to make any persuasion rolls to get them to not be whatever they're about to start doing, I will do it. But I'm gonna stop that shit.
We're just conversating right now. We're
let's,
just having a conversation.
As
Uh-huh.
you kind of wedge your way in there, let's give Odess a chance to respond, and then after his response, you can decide if you want to intervene further.
Okay.
So my response to Pearl is going to be not everything. I'm sorry. Repeat your comment again, Pearl, because I was listening to too many things. So I want to make sure I get this right.
Poseidon believer, everything happens for a reason. No, I said it all backwards. Everything happens for a reason, right? Poseidon believer.
No, not everything happens for a reason. Things happen if the gods choose to intervene, which I don't encourage anybody to toil with.
If you say so.
So,
Just a
Just-
thought.
to simplify that, that would basically be above table. That's basically Otis saying that it's Poseidon's will. Not that everything happens for a reason, but it's Poseidon's will, kind of thing.
Yeah. And off the table, we know that Pearl's a little soury. So, no ill, intentions. She's just a little feisty when it comes to certain people. Or gods, I better say.
Well, it's funny because you would take after Poseidon then quite well if you're quite feisty.
You know, like I said, no malicious intent here. I have my moments. You have to forgive me for that. Still a lot of anger inside of me. We'll get into the conversation at some other moment. Don't want to mention it.
Sure, we
too
will.
much. Yes. Kevin, it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen. We're just conversating.
We'll just tap little Silt on the shoulder, or little Trevor. It's okay, Trevor. We're good.
This being the first time I think you've touched Trevor, your hand would pass just through the illusion, and you would feel the armor that Silt is wearing.
Anything in particular about the armor?
No, it's just like you expect to put your hand on a human shoulder wearing
Got it.
clothes,
Right.
and it ended up being scale mail.
Got it.
It's kind of caught you off guard for a second. Tis all.
Disrupted the conversation, maybe.
Distraction. But all right. Moving on to the 6th day. Katie, that's going to be you with the straight D20, please.
Wait,
Chaos.
what?
Let the chaos ensue.
I don't know what happens with the 20.
You just roll a straight D20, and I tell you what happens.
Okay.
Yes. Chaos. Chaos is what happens with
Please,
the D20.
chaos. Do it. That's a 10. That's so average. I'm sorry.
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as a thick
Fuck
fog,
yes.
as a thick fog rolls over everything, and you all start to hear singing coming from the water.
Look, as long as they're fucking hot, I'm cool with it. We'll go with it.
Silt's gonna need to carry Kit away from this situation because bad things are gonna happen.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a minute. We're doing wisdom saving throws?
Odess, you get to roll that at advantage because you're half deaf.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
Wisdom saving throws.
All right, I'll roll one more wisdom saving.
Alan's gonna-
Fuck yeah, one more point.
Okay. Galen, you hear home calling, and you are compelled to go there. Everyone else, you hear the song. I'll let everybody except for Galen because you're compelled in the moment. Everyone else can make a insight check.
Okay.
Insight, right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh my god, that fucking paid
Well,
off.
you're doing really good
So-
tonight. That's the first. No, I'm
I
kidding.
know,
That's good. That's good.
This actually makes perfect sense. Taddy, having been the only one not to leave the island, you have no clue what's going on. But the rest of you, having been on a ship at least once before in your life, have heard stories of sirens and their songs. And you know that if somebody starts acting weird, you need to intervene.
Otis is gonna yell out, "Everybody, cover your ears!"
But Galen, you're
Well,
already compelled.
I'll
So
say-
hold
I was
on.
gonna say, say it.
Hold on. Before anybody does anything else, Galen, you are compelled. What are you going to do?
Let's say as this this is the beginning of the 5th morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have probably come up and just probably been in like in the middle of the ship, just kind of looking around, seeing what needed to be done. And
Yeah.
as I heard the sirens and didn't catch it in time, and I am compelled to leave, I am going to have tears running down my face and start walking towards the edge of the boat.
Okay. Which edge are you
Slow.
walking towards? Up or down? That one?
Up.
Okay.
Yep.
So Odess, Silt, Pearl, and Taddy, you all get one chance to do something as you see Galen crying, walking towards the edge of the ship.
Oh, we get it. Like, we get to pick what we get to do?
Yep, right now.
Oh, I'm fucking running and tackling her right now.
And I'm using
walking.
persuasion.
As I'm
Persuasion
walking
with
and
my
like
beautiful
crying.
spoken words. Poetry.
Okay, so hold on. A lot of people talking. I heard
I know, I trust. That was my bad.
tackle her from Brad. Katie, what were you going to do?
Persuade her with my beautiful, persuasive, silken poetry words.
Okay. So, Galen, roll insight at disadvantage. Katie, roll persuasion straight. And Brad, roll a strength check.
I wanted to say that as I was going and walking across the ship before they tackled me, before they started persuading me, as I'm crying, I'm gonna be like, "Do you guys hear that? That's my home." And I'd like it's gonna be like joyful tears.
Galen, insight, not intelligence.
Oh, my apologies.
It's all good.
Disadvantage.
Everybody else can see that she's crying.
Yikes.
All right. What's your armor class, Galen?
Armor class. Is that what's next to
It's on your
Oh,
main
no.
tab next to.
It'll
your
say 18,
initiative.
baby.
it'll say what?
Or, I'm sorry, it'll say AC.
14.
Oh, it's 14. Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what you needed, Odess. So, simultaneously, Silt calls out, "No, no, no. Don't listen to it. Listen to me." And just as that statement ends and Galen turns her head to look at you, Silt, Odess, out of left field, and has her pinned to the deck of the ship. We'll say right there with Odess on top of her.
I'm gonna run to
You are-
Otis and Galen.
You are still compelled, Galen, but Taddy and Pearl, you get a chance to do something still.
I'm gonna run to Galen and Otis and say, hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
Do I get to respond to that?
She's talking to both of you, so
As Otis has tackled me, and I'm still compelled, I'm gonna look him in the eyes, tears still streaming down my face. Now it's like sadness, and I'm gonna look at him and say, please don't keep me from them.
Okay.
Please don't keep me here.
So Otis is gonna look at Galen and be like, "You need to snap out of it," as he's like on top of her, and then he's gonna quickly look up at Pearl and be like, "No, she's not fucking okay."
I'm gonna look at Galen like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but just to get her out of it, I'm gonna bite her fucking hand.
okay. Make a bite attack at advantage.
Trying to keep her, distracted, of course. Hold on. Do I use the vampire bite attack?
Yeah, don't mark it off, but go ahead and use that.
It's just a little nibble.
And that will hit. So go ahead and roll the damage on her. And Galen, make a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
What's wrong, Anita? You okay?
Okay. As Pearl's fangs chomp down into your hand, the pain shoots through your arm and into your brain, and you snap out of it.
I'm gonna be startled. I'm gonna be staring Odess in the face. And am I fully aware what happened at this point? That it was sirens?
Not that it was sirens, but you're aware that you were entranced.
And that I wanted to go home.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm just gonna like sob and kind of be still just shocked.
Okay.
And then just say like I'm fine, and then they'll just kind of like pat out, like, well, obviously my hands are still pressed into the deck, I guess. I'm sobbing and I'm just saying like I'm fine.
I guess I should ask, is it obvious that she's snapped out of it?
Make an insight check. Call it DC 14.
As those people are dealing with Galen and I don't care anymore, I'm going to look back over to Kit and care more about that and recite some poetry to her.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
Above table, I am having a fucking crisis.
And you have an Odess on you.
Odess, you have no clue if you can believe her or not. Pearl, you can tell she's telling the truth. And Kit, you are being serenaded right now with some Galileo type shit.
I normally do the serenading, but I'll take it.
Damn right you
Oh.
won't take it.
As Pearl kind of realizes that this is shit that is happening, I'm gonna give Galen a hug and say, "You're okay."
Is this like a
Yeah,
dog
with
pile
the-
on the deck?
Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
pinned on the deck right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hug her, like I'm gonna jump on, like
So
hugging
just
her.
kind of like just hands on the shoulder, like they're there.
No, I'm hugging her, legit getting on top of
Hold
her
on.
and hugging
As-
her. Like,
It's a dog pile.
As a DM, I've asked twice, but Taddy, are you doing anything, or are you just kind of watching?
I'm just watching the craziness unfold at this point.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
as this dog pile is happening, I'm starting to like relax from my sobs, and then just gonna be kind of look at Odess and Pearl, and just gonna be like very quietly, just be like, no, I'm fine, really. Thank you for preventing me from going overboard.
And I'm gonna say, okay, we got you, sister. You're with us now.
And then I'm
You're
gonna kind
safe.
of look at Odess straight in the eye and try and convince him that I'm fine. Do I need a persuasion check?
Yeah, you make persuasion and Odess insight again.
Oh, I'm not very persuasive. I'm still shooketh.
Sorry.
you have
It
to
was a
get me.
traumatic experience,
this-
okay?
So this is
We get
this is one of those like can't really lose type situations, but it gives you a chance to roll dice anyways. But Odess, you can see through what she's saying, and you can see that she's not okay, but you can tell that she's not entranced anymore.
Okay. He's gonna sit Gallon up and give her a hug. Kind of pat her on the back.
I'm gonna hug back too and kind of like nuzzle my face into his neck.
Which
Mm.
side?
I'm gonna tap on both of their heads, like.
When you
We're okay.
eventually look up from your nuzzle, Gallon, you see Kit just like leaning on the railing, and Silt, or Trevor rather, standing there reading poetry out of his
Reading?
notebook.
No.
Oh no,
I'm
reciting. Sorry.
reciting just out of my brains because they're big and beautiful.
In that moment, Katie, what does Gallon hear you reciting?
A haiku about the sea and minotaurs.
What's the haiku sound like? I'm pushing.
The sea is massive. The land infinite. Cattle abound. No? Nobody.
You're missing one syllable, 2 syllables in the second sentence.
I don't
No,
remember how to
it's
make
not.
a haiku, so it sounded
Yes,
good to me.
but
It's
no, it didn't.
575.
It's not 575. That's a Western culture abomination of shit that didn't get translated correctly.
Oh god, here we go.
I would just like to say that as I'm like coming out of this, I'm gonna say like that's not a haiku, and then you're gonna shout back, "Bitch, yes it is!"
Yes, exactly.
You're ruining the moment.
That sounds about right.
Anyways, as I finish getting like in the mid hug with Odess, and I like shout that at her, I'm gonna like reach out to Pearl and like grip her hand really tightly for being such good friends.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get close to Gallon and say, "We got you. Like, I've been there with you. I know the feeling. You're okay. But we're here now, and we protect each other. We're family.
And
We got you."
Gal's just gonna like look at her with like a big watery, teary-eyed grin.
And I'm gonna say, "Sorry for biting you. Kind of had to get you out of it."
Hey, it works. It works, and it's also like, hey, if you need blood in the meantime, might as well since you've already wounded me.
No, that's okay. I already bit you enough. You're good. Just wanted to get you out of the trance. That's all.
Okay, thanks.
Otis is gonna look at Gallon and be like, "Hey, you know what always makes me feel better?
A cookie?
A full belly. Let's go get you some food." And
And
then
then
he'll,
I'm gonna walk
help.
off for food.
yeah, he'll help Gallon up, and we'll go get some food. Let's go find Taddy. Taddy might have some cookies. Where the fuck's Taddy at?
Standing
Anybody
right
seen him?
behind you. You look around. He's been standing right behind you the whole time.
Actually, about the time that she came to, I'm assuming what's that? Grog, Ugg,
Cug.
standing
Life?
here.
Something. Yeah.
Like life.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and go. If you're gonna keep watching this, it's gonna be 5 gold, bud.
He
No, you
kinda-
gotta charge this fucking crow's nest guy too, because he's got like the show.
Oh, yeah.
He grunts and chuckles and goes back to working on the ballista. Yeah, I could use a hand if you want to grab that other wax pad and work the other side.
What the hell is it with you guys and this sexual shit? What the fuck? I'm not waxing anything, buddy. And I'm walking away.
Just wax on, wax off, buddy.
I think that'll about wrap up that day, though. Kit, if you want to give us our last D20.
Chaos ensues!
Okay, hold on. My mouse isn't working. Okay. Well, you know.
Oh, interesting.
Kit, at some point you find yourself up on the deck. Just kind of staring out onto the water. And you hear a clunk, 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 and you look down, and there is a barrel in the water running alongside the ship.
I am gonna reach in and pick up the barrel.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
It takes some effort. You like wrap your leg around a rope and are leaned all the way over, and you're just heaving this thing, trying to get the bulk of it out as opposed to letting some of the water drain out of it first. But you do manage to get it up out of the water and onto the deck.
I open the barrel.
Inside of it, you find second. 3 healing potions and a bag with 80 gold in it.
Ooh. I'm gonna put those in my pocket.
Alrighty. You can do all that, right?
Girl.
Read it, Brad.
Yeah,
Alright.
I can. You said 80 gold, right?
Yep. Are you gonna share that with any of the group, or are you gonna keep it to yourself?
You don't need to know what I'm gonna do with it.
Well, I
I'm
kind of
gonna-
need to, because if you're not gonna do anything, we're gonna move on.
I am going to take one of the potions of healing, and then I'm gonna walk over to Odess and Gallon and hand them a potion, and then I'm gonna walk up to Silt and Tatty and give them the pouch of coin and be like, you guys can deal with this.
Huh?
So are you giving Gallon and Odess each one potion, or are you giving both of them one and telling them to fight over it?
No, I'm giving Gallon and Odess each one potion,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hand the satchel of pouch of coins to Silt and Tatty and say, if you guys want to fight over this, feel free.
Okay. So Gallon, I saw you already did one. Odess, I added that potion onto yours. And then-
Oh, thanks, Kit, you big lovable lard.
Thanks, Kit.
We love you, Kit.
Tatty and
Also-
Silt, you got 80 gold to figure out.
Drop it in the party sheet and split it.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh, no duel to the death?
No, we just
Oh.
make eye contact and we understand each other. That's our duel to the death. Okay,
So
I
that
added.
came out to 14 each. I think you had a little bit left over. Yeah, you had 4 gold from the last disbursement, so it came out to 14
Yeah.
per.
And that's automatically put in there, or do we got to add it?
That's automatically added to your sheets.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You might be working on Silt's heart, but I'll be attached to her money purse for life.
Yep.
All right. Anybody got anything else for that day? I think Becca, you were gonna say something to Kip.
Oh no, I'm good. We'll move past it.
Good.
It's no big deal.
Okay. Well, that concludes the voyage. You all go to bed that evening knowing you're going to arrive back in Haven first thing in the morning. And sure enough, daylight comes. The ship docks. Everything is unloaded. Put the city map back up, and I will put a circle in the bottom right corner. This is where you guys are docked currently. Oh, I'll just put a token. What am I doing? We're going to use Kit's token. So you guys are all right there. The morning is spent unloading crates and lumber from the ship. B comes out and takes inventory of everything. And you are all paid out for the voyage.
Money.
20 gold each. And B kind of looks to the group of you and goes, I forgot to get from you guys earlier where you can be reached if there's a future voyage that requires a crew of your size. Is there some place we can reach you at?
I'm going to elbow Gallon in the ribs and go, the rusty anchor.
Yes, the rusty anchor.
Quite right. And he scribbles out, if another sailing becomes available, we will send word to the Rusty Anchor. Otherwise, feel free to check back in with us for work as often as you would like it.
Well, thank you. Safe travels.
Safe travels. We appreciate it. It was
You as well. And
fun ride.
he turns and clunks off, and as he clunks off, you can hear his hip joints squeaking loudly.
Oh, he needs some oil, guys.
I don't think I have any. Hold on.
No, it's, yeah. I might, but whatever. I'm not going to share. Before we leave the ship, I just want to have like another quick talk with the captain and make sure he knows that, like, if he needs anything, to contact Silt. And I tell him that she can probably be found via Agatha at the Rusty Anchor.
I definitely will, and you can always get a message to me through the guild if my ship's not in port.
I appreciate it, Captain.
Welcome. It was an interesting voyage, and thank you for being so forthcoming, and I'd be happy to sail with you all again anytime.
I'll flash him a flashy grin, nod my head, bend my heel, and walk off.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
Are we talking about at the ship or just in general?
Still at the ship.
Oh, I got
Nothing
something for
with
when
this
we
shit.
leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna say to the captain real quick, thank you again for having us here, and we'll definitely keep in touch if you ever need anything else. We'll we in the out for any other work that might be needed. But we're here for anything that you may need in the future. So farewell, Captain. Take care of yourself and the crew.
Use will, use will. Alright. If nobody's got anything else while at the ship, you guys disembark. And the game is yours.
Off the table really quick, does everybody know about Alfie? Or was just that a private, like, has Kate ever mentioned that? Because I don't remember she ever mentioned that to us before. Or was it just a private
She-
conversation with something? That's it.
I believe she had mentioned having a brother to the group, but the only person aware of any details regarding the brother right now is Silt.
Yes.
Okay,
You are correct.
gotcha.
So you know she
Well, we
has
got
a
a
brother,
whole-
but you have no details otherwise.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
We got a whole pile of herbs that apothecary wanted. I'd say we go drop that off and make some loot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is that what you were gonna do, Teddy?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I
Okay.
was heading.
I'd
Okay.
say I'm gonna let y'all do that, and I'm gonna go make some business with some beds for us to sleep in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
look at something like, is that a little accent I hear from hanging around our favorite Minotaur?
Stares blankly at Gallon.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mama.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of walk off.
So,
I'm gonna go with Galen and Taddy in case that extra crickets might be needed because I want to get them off me.
Alright, so it sounds
I'd
like
like-
we got two groups going. Go ahead, Brad.
well, yeah, I was gonna ask real quick. I'd like to go at some point meet up with my Noah guy. At some point, I don't know how all that works completely.
Look up your Noah guy.
Been with these motherfuckers
Okay.
too long. I gotta meet with my Noah guy.
So look at your notes tab, and that'll tell you what you need to do. I think I did that for everybody. If anybody has interest in their Noah guy, I'm pretty sure I put the details and how you can find them under the notes section.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll go with the rest of the group, and then I'll get with that as soon as we're done. Because I have a feeling we'll head back to that area in a few.
Which group? Because there's two groups right now.
Taddy's group. I gotta
So
go with them because I got the stuff for the apothecary.
Is anybody going with Silt to the Rusty Anchor? I froze up there for a second.
Well, Kitch is going because she doesn't care about an apothecary.
Okay.
She gives
So-
zero shit.
Kit and Silt are going to the Rusty Anchor, and the rest of you are going to the Apothecary. For those of you going to the Apothecary, if you're not going to swim across the gap, it's 2 silver for a ferryman. Mark that off your sheet. Just go ahead and mark 4 for there and back.
Or silver?
Yep.
You know, it just dawned on me.
Do you take gold? Because I only have 3 silver.
I'll pay. I'll pay for pearls.
You got it. Okay. You got silver.
I'll give you
Pearl.
my 3. I'll give you my 3 silver.
No, you're good. Keep your money.
Okay.
We'll use it for drinks later.
I will.
Thank
Pearl. Pearl. I will break down 2 gold, so you've got some silver.
Okay.
For
Thank you.
future use.
You're buying the first round later.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For walking, I'm gonna pop in really quickly to the Fletchers and get more arrows.
Okay. Real quick, pop in. Let me look up the cost of the arrows real quick.
And then I'll put it in my notes. That way you don't have to look it up every time.
How many do you want?
Inventory. Where's my stuff? Da, 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 da.
DM, you have a comment
5.
on Twitch chat.
Yeah, I know. Mike, can you take care of that, please?
Yeah.
5.
You want 5?
Yes, please.
Standard arrows are 1 silver apiece, so that'll be 5 silver.
Okay, perfect. I will take care of that. Thank you.
But you guys get to the apothecary and enter in, and little Lena, the gnome, looks up from whatever she's doing, reading a book or making notes, and sees you. Oh, it's you guys again. It's been a couple of weeks. So happy to see you. Tell me, how were your journeys?
It was fabulous, to say the least.
Wonderful, wonderful. And do tell that you have what I asked for.
He's gonna be like, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Oh, I do love games. And she covers her eyes.
And he's gonna pull out all of the items that she asked for: the clamshells, coral, and seaweed. I'm assuming they're probably in 3 different like little sacks, and he's going to set those on the counter.
I don't
And
believe you
based on-
guys put them in sacks at all, so you just dump them
They're just
straight out
gonna
of the bag.
tumble out.
I'll bring a couple out and set it on. Yeah, I like Alan's idea. Bring a couple out and set it on the table, and tell her to open her eyes and be like, "There's a lot more where this came from."
How much more? Because what you have here isn't even enough for 1 potion.
How about 130 clamshell, 75 coral, and 155 seaweed?
Well,
How's that
bring
strike
it.
to fancy?
Well, dump it out. Let's see the horde.
Fine. He's gonna just start scraping it out of his bag onto the friggin' counter.
You can see her
Also,
like
a shark corpse. And, oh shit!
you can see her like clapping her hand and jumping giddy for joy, like, haha, yes, yes, this'll keep me in business for so long. This is wondrous, wondrous. Oh.
Otis is gonna give a little.
She quickly picks up like a basket off the floor and like wipes it all off the counter into the basket. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. As agreed upon, come back in maybe a week, maybe less, and I'll have the first draught of potions ready for you.
Sounds good. Is there anything else that we can help you with? Because that was a lot of fun.
Not at the moment. I seem to be good on my... hold on one moment. And she, like, goes back behind her little workstation and flips back through her notes and is looking... No. Oh. She, like, squints her eyes and looks at the book and looks at you and looks back at the book. How would you guys feel about some dirtier work?
Otis is gonna giggle and he's just gonna kind of look at Tatty and be like, "That sounds like your area of expertise, buddy."
Sounds like money. What you got?
Well, there's a unique individual from the Horde, she kind of says with disgust, who commissioned me for a number of potions and then arrived and picked them up but never paid me, and I'd very much like to collect on my work.
How much does she owe you?
He owed me, let's see, 15 of those and 5 of those. He owed me roughly 400 gold. I'd be
What's
happy.
the job pay?
I'd be happy to give you 100 of that if you were able to collect.
Nah.
I know it's not much, but 200 was the materials, and of course I need to make some money off it myself, so we split the profits 50-50. sounds reasonable.
Sure. What's the name?
His name is Bashmir.
Are we talking plasmoid, orc?
Oh, he's a half orc. He. Hold on a second. Looking at my notes.
Did you say his name was Basfamir?
Bashmir. Bashmire.
R. Bashmir.
Kashmir, but with a B.
Yeah. He's a half orc, really tall. I'd say you can't miss him, but there's a lot of half orcs up there, so you might. But I do know he likes to be around the pit on fight days. I don't know where he lives or where he works, unfortunately. But 400 gold, or if you can recollect on my wares, that would be adequate, and I'd pay you out of pocket for the 100 gold.
Yeah. I'll take the job.
She gives you a small list of 30-something odd potions and tonics.
That's fine. I don't even look at it. I just put it in my bag.
Yeah, it's just items or money, whichever you can recover. I'm not going to give you an actual list of the 30 potions or tonics, but she gives it to you so you know what was commissioned from her.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Well, that's really the only thing I have pending at the moment. But you know, why don't you put down where I can find you all at, and if I have future work, I'd be happy to reach out to you.
Yeah, we're as far as I know, we're staying at the Rusty Anchor.
The Rusty Anchor. Lovely place. I don't go very often. I tend to get stepped on, but I do so love the atmosphere.
Well, if you ever want to go, we have a very big friend that will prevent you from being stepped on. So.
Oh, lovely, lovely. I'd be happy to come out sometime. How's tomorrow night sound? We'll make an evening of it.
Hey, food and drinks, the more the merrier.
Perfect, perfect. I'll buy the first round for such diligent employees.
You got a deal.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to get to work on these potions as promised, and I will see you all tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Toodaloo, my friend.
You guys doing anything else, or heading back to the Rusty Anchor?
As we head out the door, I'm gonna look at the rest of the crew and go. I'll meet you guys back at the Rusty Anchor. We need to go check something out.
All right,
Where are
bud.
you going, Daddy?
Just
Oh.
Leave the man to his devices. Who are you, his
I need
mother?
ammo. Do you know anybody that has any ammo?
Pam,
not
above table, Pam, you know somebody who does. We talked about that. That's your no.
I know, but I'm asking Daddy since he's going somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe he can go somewhere with me right now.
Okay.
not off the top of my head. No. I mean,
Okay,
there's a
that's
Fletcher.
fine, I was
There's a
just wondering.
Fletcher on the way back to the Rusty Anchor.
Okay, no, I was just wondering, and maybe if you needed some company. I'll see you later, bud.
Yeah, see ya.
Hi, Teddy.
Hey, guys.
All right, Taddy, which direction are you heading? So I can move your token. That way.
There.
Okay. Pearl, Odess, and Gallon. What are you guys doing?
I need ammo.
Whoa. Well, let's go help Pearl with that, because Pearl keeps saying she needs ammo. So let's go get her some ammo before she gets angry.
Okay, so we have one of those wonderful moments where you guys like, okay, bye, see you later, and then you all start walking the same direction.
Not awkward, like, okay, goodbye, and then we're walking together.
But we'll jump back over to Silt and Kit for a moment.
Well,
I would like to go up to the bartender and say, I'd like to talk to Agatha, please.
Agatha's not here at the moment. I handle business when she's not. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'll slide him in gold piece and say, I need to talk to Agatha.
He slides the gold back. He's like, that's not necessary this time. You guys have been more than gracious. You're welcome to wait. She should be here this evening for the dinner rush. But, I mean, like I said, if there's anything I can help you with, I'd be happy to.
How long until the dinner rush?
It's still, like, before lunch right now.
What is your name?
Did I give you guys a name? I don't remember.
I don't remember if, I don't want to look back through my notes to check.
I don't think
so
I
I'm just
did.
gonna say
You didn't give us a name.
We'll call him Bart.
Bart, who you've now introduced yourself to me. I have some business with Agatha, so we will wait here. Do you have any... I'll look over at Kit. Need for a bard at this hour?
We don't typically hire for the lunchtime, but I mean, she's more than welcome to take the stage, and any tips she makes are hers. But we don't pay for lunchtime services.
Kit, would you
Your
like to do
payment?
that, or would you
I
like to
will.
go for a walk?
If you would like to listen to me play, I will play. But if you would like to take a walk, I'm fine with that.
I'm pretty tired from being on a boat, so I'm happy to wait here.
Then I play I shall.
Okay. If you order any food or drinks, food is 3 silver, drinks are 2. But you spend the afternoon just playing. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Also gonna buy some food for Silt so she can
Okay.
get fed
Thanks,
and
man.
whatnot.
3 silver for food per person and 2 for drinks per drink.
And the bartender 2 gold and be like, here, enjoy that.
Oh, your kindness continues, and I thank you very much.
Is that a performance roll?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Wait, I'm gonna help her out with that too for fucking A+++ performance. Oops, I don't know why it rolled 2. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just add a 2 to that.
26. Let's go.
All right. You make 110 gold in tips that afternoon.
Oh, that's more than I think I've really ever made making.
It's a really good performance roll. But we are going to jump back over to the other group. Taddy, do you keep yourself separate from them, or noticing that they're walking in the same direction, do you just keep moving with them? Mike?
What?
Noticing that the rest of the group is walking the same direction as you, do you decide to move with them or stay separate?
Stay separate.
Okay. So I'm going to leave that up to you, the group. You notice that Taddy kind of he sees you, but he doesn't rejoin back with you guys. How do you want to proceed?
I'm just going for ammo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mind my business. Let Taddy do his thing.
Okay. So pretend like Taddy doesn't exist. Got it. Taddy, let's do you first. So you guys get over to the Horde area. What are you doing?
Head to the pit.
Okay. Which is where the rest of them are going to, so I'm just gonna bring you all over here.
Okay.
Above table, I legit had no idea where we were going.
I knew where I was going, but
We'll do it like this. Hold on 1 second. I got another map for you guys. Gallon, you're with them as well, right?
Sure am.
Okay. All right. So you guys find yourself at the pit. There's no fights currently going on, but the stands do have some looky-loos sitting and waiting, drinking, eating. The tents around have various merchants selling minor food wares, nothing special. It's mostly food and drink vendors. But you arrive.
I'm looking for a guard.
For a guard?
Yep.
Make a perception check.
20, 30.
As was standard during your time of enslavement here, there are 2 guards posted outside the throneman's tent.
Would I remember hearing their names at some point?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him. Bill? Is that you?
What do you want?
Kashmir?
Never heard of him.
Oh, come on. We all
Look.
know he likes to hang out here.
Look, little man, I stand here and I protect this tent.
I know you do.
I don't give
You're
a
here every
fuck
time I come here.
about anybody else.
Yeah, but I mean... Oh, wait, that's right. And I pull 2 gold coins out of my pouch. I forget. You're the one that likes the gold, right?
He snatches the gold away. He's like, "Of course I like the gold." He puts them in his little pouch on his belly and goes, "But I still don't know any fucking Kashmir."
Kashmir.
Doesn't matter. I don't know a mere anything.
Oh. Well, that's not very nice.
Maybe you should try talking to somebody who looks nicer if you wanted nice. And he snarls at you.
No, I don't. I'm not worried about nice. I'm worried about the guy who's got the information. And I know you're the guy.
You got the wrong guy, friend. Now you need to go.
Oh. God, you're gonna make my job even harder. Now, how am I supposed to deliver this 400 gold goblet that he ordered?
Not my problem.
He said all I had to do was stop here and ask Bill. Bill would tell me where he was at.
Don't know no
And he might
Bill
want some
either.
gold for it. Do what?
I don't know no Bill either. But said,
Oh wait,
you're
you're
talking
not
to
Bill.
You're talking to the wrong person. Now you need to go.
Oh, but but I've already paid up on my end of the bill here. I paid you. And then
Not
I
my-
get a real serious look on my face.
He kind of leans down and furrows his brow and goes, "It ain't my fault you're loose with your coin. Now you need to go."
He leans over, right? In my
Not-
face?
Not like face to face. He just leans over a little bit so his face is actually looking at you.
Okay.
He's like
How tall is
he's like a 7.5 foot tall half orc. So he just kind of
7.
bends a little bit at the waist, so his head is still like 7 feet up off the ground.
So I want to step up and chest to belly. My chest is belly.
Okay.
Look up at him. And I want to say, that's not very nice. But as I say that, I want to grab his coin purse.
Make a sleight of hand.
21.
Okay. You get it.
You know what? Forget it, man. I'll go find Bill. I thought you were nicer. Ugh. I turn and walk away. Just off in that direction.
Disappearing into the crowd, as it were.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. When you eventually check the gold purse, there is 22 gold in there. So you can go ahead and add that to your inventory. But real quick, let's jump over to the other group. What are you guys doing?
I'm just along for the ride, so this is
So-
Pearl Shindig.
I think that's
I'm up. I'm up.
Okay, so you are looking for your Noah guy.
Yes. Which is either getting drunk or drinking, if he hasn't gotten drunk yet.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
You spend a minute kind of looking through the crowd. At one point, you have Odess pick you up so you can kind of actually see over the crowd. But you do spot your guy on the far end of the pit, just chugging them down.
Okay. I'm gonna get close. Be like,
Go ahead and move your token.
okay, hold on. Because I have the other map that is taking my screen. Give me a sec. La la la.
I know the pain. I've got 3 of them open right now.
Yeah, hold on. Do I see him? Because I don't see
Oh.
my token here.
Yeah, hold on. That's my bad. I just closed it out on accident. Do it this way. There you go.
You're in the top right corner. He's in the top left corner.
Yeah, you're top right, he's top left.
I remember her saying that she couldn't see her token. That's why.
All right. So you move over there. I'll put you right there. You guys following.
Okay. Hi, Alden.
Oh, Pearl! It's been fucking forever. And he like stumbles over and falls into what you think was supposed to be a hug.
I hug him back.
Look at you, pale as ever.
I know, my friend. We try here. We try. How you been? You holding up okay? How you doing?
I'm still drunk. What about where have you? I haven't seen you in like forever.
You know, just been doing my thing. You know me, up and about, always worrying about business. Don't want to take much of your time here since you're having a great time, but I need some ammo. And if by any chance, you have any arrows or any other thing, I look at Galen and Otis. You guys need anything? Just need some equipment, my friend. We need some stuff.
Well, excuse me. You know that I don't work in archery stuff. That's a Fletcher's
I know,
job.
but
I'm not a Fletcher. You know that.
But you know your people, my love. You know some people. So if you can and guide us,
I'm guessing
you
you
know.
need some more of them little small metal thingies for your little boom boom stick.
Yes, that indeed. That would be
Alright.
great appreciated, my friend.
How many do you need?
I need 7.
7. Alright, you know the deal. You got metal for me, or you just buying outright?
I'm buying out at the moment.
Are we listening to this conversation?
Oh yeah, you're standing right there.
I mean,
I got yeah, we can
what kind of metal does he need?
oh,
Any metal really, it just reduces the cost a little bit.
What about like a couple short swords?
I mean, I wouldn't even need a whole short sword for 7 shots. Just a little piece of scrap metal. He takes a big swig to try and get rid of his hiccups.
I'm gonna just look at Otis and be like, it's okay. It's okay.
I mean,
Don't
I
worry
got a
about it.
bunch if you want them.
Whatever. I don't want to take any inventory off you if there's something that I can just pay off pocket myself.
Like literally, this is shit that's been sitting in my bag for.
Okay,
However
then,
long.
friend, we have a little medal to offer you. Yes, for 7.
All right. Do you
I
need?
mean, if you have more than 7, I'll gladly take it.
I mean,
What do you got?
I think I got like 10 ready to go. Do you need the powder with it?
Yes, I do, please.
Okay. And he points to you at us. He's like, and you said you got scrap metal for me, right?
Yeah. I'll reach in and grab out a short sword from my bag and pull it out one and be like, I don't know what you can make out of these, but if it helps her, it helps me. So,
I mean, if you're gonna give me the whole short sword, that'll cover the bullets perfectly, and then some. We'll call it 5 gold for the remaining balance on the powder, and you're good to go.
he's gonna look at Pearl and be like give the little thumbs up and question mark.
Got it.
All right, he'll hand over the short sword.
Perfect. Do you know anybody around here that can help us with some archery or anything from my friend here, Galen?
There's a Fletcher shop just over on the other side of Haven. And you probably
No, I know. I was just
right
hoping
past
you
it.
had something right now with us without having to go through the trouble, my friend.
No, I'd let you in on a little secret. I've been working on some manipulations with a friend of mine, and if you got some gold to spare, you might be interested in one of my new devices.
What type of devices? What are you working on?
Well, he reaches into a bag and he pulls out a little bullet. It looks exactly like the ones you already shoot out of your flintlock. He goes, I only got one right now. But for 20 gold, it's yours. This little guy, instead of just putting a hole in whatever you're shooting at, when it hits, it goes and shoots little shards of metallic shrapnel. Interesting.
How many gold you said? 20?
Yeah, 20.
I'll take it, my friend. I'll take it.
I took your gold and I added 1 explosive shot to your inventory.
Okay.
If you like it, I can do more. Just remember the price, because Daddy's got a habit he's got to keep up on.
Okay. Let me use it first. See how I feel with it. And if anything, I'll holla at you again. How are you doing though? You're doing okay? Everything okay?
Still drunk.
Not
Okay,
drunk
so
enough.
everything's okay. Oh,
Never drunk enough.
Okay, okay.
At that,
Well,
Gal's gonna pull out a bottle of rum from her bag
I love the
and
bottle
say,
of
"A friend of Pearl's is a friend of mine," and then kind of like put it out for him to grab.
Cover
Well,
your ears.
I can't just take this from you. I mean, it's not fair.
Well, if you want to trade for something, that's fine. But like I said, a friend of Pearl's a friend of mine.
do you have anything that my friend can take as a trade? You know.
Drunkenly, like, you know, that's the super sluggish movement drunk type. That's what he is, right? And he like reaches up and fumbles with his necklace clasp and takes it off. And unless you're gonna fight him, Gallon, you don't have a choice. He stumbles over and puts it on around your neck. He's like, now we're even. And he grabs the bottle of rum out of your hands. So if you look at his token, he's got like a tiger claw necklace thing. You now have that.
Okay.
Claw!
It's not tiger claws. We'll call it shark teeth to fit the environment. But I'll add that to your inventory. There's nothing special about it. It's purely aesthetic. But
Okay, cool.
so shark tooth necklace. And
Gal's gonna go, okay, cool, thanks, bud.
trade's a trade. Thank you. And he flips the cork out of the bottle with his thumbnail and starts drinking. He's like, "Oh, this stuff's good. Here, take a pull." And he offers the bottle out to you guys.
Yeah,
I'll take a shot.
absolutely.
Odess.
I'm waiting till we get back. Ah, fuck it.
Okay. All three of you make con saves.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Roll them dice. Roll them dice.
Come on,
Bro, I'm
Gavin,
just
be
so
the
glad to
lightweight.
fucking
Be the lightweight.
about the fucking whirlpool, baby. Woo! This shit is weak sauce.
It's good. It's good. Well, you know where to find me if you need anything else.
Pearl's gonna get close to him and grab his face and be like, "Thank you, my friend. You take care." And she's gonna kiss him in the lips and turn
say-
away.
Before you even give him a kiss, as you're talking, you see him close his eyes and pucker and start trying to lean. It's really sloppy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, "Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Okay, Alden. Take care of yourself. I'll
Well,
see you later."
Hey, if you get any new ideas, come talk to me. I'm your guy.
We will. We will, my love. Take care. Nice seeing you.
All right, bye.
And we go.
Oh,
You got-
see the wizard.
You guys doing anything else here? Or are you heading back to the anchor?
Rusty anchor.
I'm ready to go to the Rusty Anchor and get drunk.
Yeah, let's go. Not a long day.
All right. So you guys are going to start making your way back. We're going to jump back over to Taddy. What are you doing now?
I want to find someplace out of the way, like a dark corner or something like that,
We'll say like under the bleachers.
under the bleachers. That's fine.
Not like under, but under enough that.
Nobody can see me.
Yeah.
Good. So I'm gonna pull my ring off and put it back on and change my appearance back to the, what is it, the gnome? Is that what I was at the beginning? You don't have to pull the actual icon
Human.
up, but
You were this one. It was a gnome.
And motherfucker.
This one, right?
yeah, that works.
Awesome. Inspiration to
think
me
so.
for remembering which one it was.
Right. Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
And then I want to head over to the other guard.
Okay.
Hey, bub.
What do you want? You notice he sounds almost identical to the other guard.
Well, I was looking to get some bets in with Bashmir. Do you know where he's at?
I don't know any Bashmir, but the bet takers typically wander around as the fights start. Should be here in the next 20 or so minutes.
Oh, great. Okay.
You'll
Thanks,
see
man.
them. They walk through the stands just like the food vendors. Not hard to miss.
Oh. Okay, perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Mhm. If that's all, I need you to step away from the tent.
Yeah, you don't recognize me?
Can't say I do.
I'm Taddy. I kind of shrug my hands. One of the most famous fighters from this pit.
Make a persuasion check.
Funny.
That's right, Taddy. Taddy, yeah, you killed that water drake a few months back. I remember, of course. Yeah, one of the greats.
Yeah. See, man, I'm not up to no good. I just, Bashmir wanted me to play some bet with him. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who Bashmir is specifically, but like I said, if he's a bet taker, he'll be around come start of the fights.
Okay. Anybody around here who might know who he is?
I mean, if he's
Where
a
he
bet,
is? Excuse me, not who. Where?
if he's a bet taker, the other bet takers would know him. Just talk to one of them.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks, man.
No problem.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll sit in the sands and just keep my eyes peeled.
For the record, you never killed a water drake. He was bullshitting that he knew you.
Yeah, well,
He was being polite. What he was doing. But you persuaded him to it. But okay, so you're gonna sit and wait until you spot a bet taker.
yeah.
Okay. We will.
Well, I'm actually going to keep my eyes peeled for half orc.
There's like 50 of them there right now.
Any of them look?
Bashiri?
I was going to say,
Bashmir.
yeah, carrying a load.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
16.
You're specifically looking for ones who are carrying a load.
Like a big sack of or crate, or because he's got a bunch of potions.
Okay. You see a couple.
Okay.
There's
Couple that arrows it down.
one over here walking around with a big sack over her back. But she is calling out to... She's selling bread.
Okay.
There's another over here working through the stands with a large coin purse. You can't quite tell. They're walking through the stands, but you're a little far away. You can't quite pick out what they're saying. There's
Okay.
one sitting here having a conversation quietly, and there's another
With
over
someone
here.
else?
Yeah, with somebody else. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Don't-
No, that's fine.
And there's another one over there, standing there, talking to somebody. That first one is talking to a half elf,
Okay.
and the second one is talking to a halfling who's seated in the bleachers.
Okay. Can I make my way, kind of like just walking around, if you will? Close enough, maybe just about close enough to hear the conversation that this one's having? And just like look at the pit, but keep my ear out for what he's saying.
Yeah, go ahead and make another perception check.
7.
As you walk past, you pick up a brief bit about losing a bunch of money on the bets yesterday. But as you go to position yourself, you're just a little too far away. You can't make out the rest of the conversation.
Okay. And then I want to walk over here next to the bleachers. Try and stay at, because I'm assuming these are tiered bleachers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, at a height to where I'm under the bleachers, if you will, but not under the bleachers, but like, you know what I mean?
Kind of, I think so. You're trying to eavesdrop either way. Just make a persuasion
Yeah,
check. Or a
you got
perception
it.
check.
So trying to get it to the point where he can't see me, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Another 7, Jesus.
Yeah, kind of the same scenario. You pick out little words here and there, but not enough to be able to piece together exactly what they're talking about.
All right. Well,
but as you
Okay.
had passed around that southeastern corner of the pit, you would hear the orange ugly fucker in the bottom right calling
Honestly,
out.
we're not even pulling that much from the grid. We still exported Oh,
You're not muted. I was like, who? What? But that ugly guy in the bottom right corner calls out, bets here. Place your bets.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I'll head down this way. And you said he's moving up and down.
Yeah, he's kind of working his
Oh.
way. By the time you get back over here, he's actually like starting over here, starting to work
Yeah.
through these ones.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
Got a sec?
of course I do. You looking to place a bet?
Yeah, probably, but I'm a little particular about who I'm placing bets with. Oh, okay. I'm Ted. You are?
I'm Bashmir. What can I do for you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Bashmir. Awesome. I like your name. I think it. I want to put 2 gold on the next fight. Can
Well,
I hand him 2 gold?
what about the next fight? Like, who do you want to win?
Um, the current champion, of course.
Well, the next fight ain't a champion. Do you even know who's fighting next? The next fight ain't
I
even a champion fight.
Oh, no, I thought it was.
No,
Who
the
is fighting the next fight?
champion fights go last. The next fight is a simple beast fight between a water drake and a zombie.
Oh, my gold's on the water drake then.
All right, it's 2 gold on the water drake to win, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I thought we were later in the evening. I thought the champion fight was up next, but yeah.
I
I'll
know
throw
it's
a couple
hard
gold
with
on.
the eclipse, but no, we haven't even started yet. But all right, you can find me right over there. He points to kind of this spot right here. He's like, you can find me right over there after the fight to collect your winnings if you win.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
You're
Man, I'm
welcome.
gonna go sit down here. I'm gonna. Is the bread lady making her way around?
Yeah. 2 silver as she passes.
Is there anybody serving ale here by chance?
Not walking around, but there are a number of ale vendors surrounding the pit. And it's another 2 silver for a mug of ale.
Is there one close to where?
Yeah, that green tent right
Cashmere's?
by.
Perfect.
Well, he's continually moving. He's like
Well, yeah, I know. I know.
serpentining through constantly. To where he is now, I mean that green tent just to your right, or the white and orange spotted just to the south of him, are both ale tents. It's like basically everywhere where there's a walkway back, there is an ale tent right there.
So right here will be fine then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So 2 silver, you said?
Yeah, 2 silver for ale, and the bread is going for 2 silver a loaf as well. They're pretty hefty loaves. I mean, as a gnome, that loaf is probably the size of your head.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, I'll get a loaf of bread because I
Haven't eaten yet today.
I was more or less thinking because I actually stopped to talk to her. It'd just be polite.
Okay. Yeah,
Stick it in my bag. But the ale, I'm gonna just take my ale and kind of hang out right here and just sip on the ale. Kind of watching the pit.
okay. All right. In the amount of time it would have taken you to find him, place your bet, and get to where you are now, the rest of you, meaning Gallon, Odess, and Pearl, would have made it back to the Rusty Anchor by this point.
Awesome.
You enter and make a perception check, the 3 of you.
Perception. Is this a no guidance situation?
No guidance.
Copy
Okay.
that.
Gallon and Pearl, you're just excited to be quote unquote home. You see the bartender, you know there's food and drinks, you're ready for it. Odess, you notice Kit performing. Nothing unusual about that. But what is unusual is that instead of playing to the audience, Kit is playing to one person in particular, who happens to be quote unquote Trevor.
No, wait. So I want to. Before we got back to the Rusty Anchor, I changed back to. So
Sorry,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
want to interrupt any of that, like
Okay.
whatever you folks were doing.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's silt then?
It's so
Okay.
Okay. Oh, so you just reverted to your true form.
when we were on our way back to the Rusty Anchor. Yes.
Okay.
I'll give Pearl and the seeing this, I'm gonna give Pearl and Gallon like a little the little elbows. I'm assuming I'm in between. Yep. I'm gonna kind of elbow him and be like, eh. Someone's a little peppy, huh?
I was gonna say, look at them. They're so cute together.
I was just gonna be like, I love this so much.
So, shall we go get a drink?
Yeah, let's leave them to it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
go get a
let's get a
drink and then
drink
we'll
first.
casually go over to the table and join.
Yeah, we'll just leave them be. Let them have their fun. They've been all cooped up all week and everything. Let them go have their fun.
Drinks are 2 silver. Food is 3 silver. So you guys mark off whatever you're gonna order.
It was 2 silver and 3 silver, right?
Yep. So 5 silver for food and drink
For the
for
lot.
1 round.
I'm gonna get 2 drinks and then I'm going to explore around the room.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular? I saw the smile. I know exactly what you're looking for. Make a perception
You
check.
know what I'm looking for.
Hey, as long as it's not my dude, if you grab my dude, we're fighting.
I'm looking for food.
I'm gonna guess that everyone's extremely enamored with Kit's playing, since that was such a phenomenal role.
They truly are. And it being excuse me, it being the middle of the day, there aren't a whole lot of drunken slums as it would be. There's no easy target. It's the best way to say it.
Okay. So then as she's waiting for her drinks, I'm gonna pull out one of my little vial little drinks and kind of just take it like a shot without everybody kind of noticing it. She's gonna be very discreet about it and just kind of like
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Honestly, you should just like drop the vial in there like an Irish car bomb.
No, I thought about it, but then it was gonna look like a Bloody Mary, and I don't want to bring attention, so I'm just like
Solid.
keeping it like.
Okay. None of you saw her do that.
Beautiful. And then I look at Otis and Gallon and say, now it's a party.
Whoa, someone's getting spicy.
Here.
As you look at her when she says that, you can see like the normal color return to her face, which is something you've witnessed before immediately after she's drank blood. So although you didn't see her drink blood, you know that's what she just did somehow.
Otis is gonna be like, fuck yeah, let's do this then. He's gonna order a couple more drinks.
Well, she's gonna do the same. Pearl's gonna get 2 more. She's getting wasted tonight.
So you guys spend the afternoon drinking and listening to Kit play, and we'll jump back over to Taddy, who just witnessed a water drake absolutely demolish a fucking zombie, like throwing body parts up into the stand. Crowd goes wild, and then returns to its cage, and the fight is over.
Did Bashmir move while the fight was going?
He sure did. About the time this fight was starting, he made it over to the stands where he said he would be, and he sits there and watches the fight.
I want to use the stands to hide.
Describe that to me. Like
I
hide
wanna-
under them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that when he walks over, he doesn't realize I'm here.
Okay, got you. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. He's not looking for anything, so he, as far as you know, doesn't notice you as he goes to stand there.
Then I want to creep up behind him
Okay.
and remove that large coin purse.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
17.
You go to reach for it the first time, and as you reach up to untie the little knot holding it, he like reaches back and scratches his ass, you know, kind of like a thought I felt something scratch. And you think better of it the second time, and as you reach for it the second time, you whip out one of your psychic blades and just slice right through the rope like butter, watching your knife disappear as soon as you're done so, and you've got the bag.
All right, and I'm going to stealthily leave.
Okay, that I will need a stealth check because now you're carrying a large bag.
Yet.
As you take a step away, your weight shifts just a little bit, and the coins in the bag make a noise, and Bashmir looks over his shoulder and locks eyes with you. You being prepared, I will give you essentially 1 round as a quote-unquote surprise round before he reacts.
Dash action.
Okay.
Cunning, my cunning action.
So
dash.
Bonus action to dash. So you just start booking it. Okay. You still got an action.
Are we in a crowd?
You're moving through a crowd.
Then can I use the crowd to hide?
Yeah, because you still have your action, so you can use your action to hide. Where and how do you want to hide?
Just
So
well,
to your left and right are vendors, and some of them have tables and crates with covers over them. So I mean, if you wanted to dip under a table or behind some crates or just move.
Am I out of line of sight right now?
Potentially.
I pull a ring.
Okay. Are you still gonna attempt to hide, or are you just pulling the ring and acting normal?
I'll pull the ring, and can I hide? I mean, I wasn't sure if that was going to be an action to pull the ring.
I would say I'll put you 5 feet back and call pulling the ring as part of your movement if you still want to use your action to hide.
Is there a line of sight?
I mean, there's crowd between you and him, so you don't know if he can see you or not.
Okay. Yeah, Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and take the loss and pull the ring and try and hide.
Okay. So again, describe how you're hiding, and then roll a stealth check for me.
So
like,
I'm gonna.
Are you hiding under behind something, or are you just hiding in the moving through the crowd, hiding? How
yeah,
are you doing it?
I'm pulling the ring. At a point where I don't think he can see me anymore. Flip my hood up and just blend into the crowd.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Jesus.
Oh, what a time to be alive. Go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll just take this. So you do go before him. So you pull the ring and like tuck into a little crowd of people. You glance over your shoulder and you can see him locked eyes with you. He knows exactly where you are and what you look like.
Okay.
And he
so,
turns to start heading that way.
So I will cunning action dash and book it.
Okay. So that's your movement and your bonus action.
Yeah. I'm assuming I can't dash with my action. Can
You
I?
can. Yeah. You can still action dash on top of it.
Okay, I'm gonna action dash as well.
Okay. Don't bother moving your token just yet.
Yeah.
That'd be it for your turn, which would bring us to his turn. He's going to run up to here, and he is going to try and see you. You're still in crowds, so this is going to be a roll for him at disadvantage. We're going to set the DC at 16. And he rolled a 4. So you're actually like over here, and you glance back. You can still see him, but he is like on his tippy toes, squinting, ducking down, trying to look through people. And as you continue moving past this round, he is still standing there, and he's just like, "Ugh, fucking thief! That little thief took my money. Where'd he go?" But you are gone.
All right. I'm gonna slide the ring back on and go for Ted, the dock worker.
What race was he?
I think he was a halfling. Crazy spiky hair, if that helps.
The one you were on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was a gnome.
Okay, no.
I was thinking the kid. The kid, you were a halfling.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you are shifted again. You find a second to look back, make sure he's not chasing you. He's not. Where would you like to go?
Dark corner. Check the bag.
Okay. You check the bag. It has... $393 gold in it.
Okay. That's fine by me. I'm gonna head to the apothecary.
Okay. You come back into the apothecary. Little Lena's standing there. She's, "Ah, back so soon. What can I help you with?"
Yep. And
This is the same shape you were in before, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
175. I hand her 400 gold.
Oh my. Well, that was quick. You don't waste any time, do you, love?
No, ma'am.
Well, as promised, and she counts out 100 of the gold and slides it back to you. As promised, here you are. More than a pleasure. I look so much forward to buying you drinks tomorrow night when we all meet up at the Rusty Anchor.
Sounds good. If you need any more work, you know how to find us.
Absolutely. Until tomorrow, dearie.
And I head back to the Rusty Anchor.
Okay. Everyone at the Rusty Anchor who's drinking, give me a Constitution saving throw. For the three of you drinking heavily at disadvantage.
Oh my god. Okay. So long.
Oh lordy.
Oh no! What do we consider to be drinking heavily?
If you've had more than 3 drinks.
Ooh, I've only paid for 3.
Yeah.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Okay, just double checking.
I'm pretty loose on the expenditure costs.
So disadvantage for that con save, right then?
Yeah, Pearl, I need one more straight con save from you.
She rolled
I
at
did,
disadvantage right after the first one.
Yeah. I did a 22 and then I need a 9.
Oh, I see it. I got you. Okay.
Okay. Disregard my 7.
Do I not have it? Apparently not. All right, we're just going to use this. All 3 of you are intoxicated. And we're just gonna count it as 1 level of exhaustion, so disadvantage on ability checks. And you are sloppy as Taddy enters the tavern.
Why does this just curious? Why does this say affects exhaustion level 1, disadvantage on ability checks, 2 gallon by Silt?
The Silt always being nosy.
It's because I have your character selected in the combat tracker.
Okay, I just
That's
want
purely it. So.
I want to make sure nobody's holding anything against me. That's not necessary.
I've been through the same conversation with him. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. It's purely because your character was selected while I was doing all that. So. All right. But Taddy, you enter. You see Gallon, Odess, and Pearl just having a drunk old time. And Silt and Kit kind of sitting over by the stage.
I guess I walk up to the bar and order a drink.
Okay. 2 silver for the drink, which is produced to you immediately.
Okay. That's just came up, grabbed a drink. That's sit out and relax, I guess.
I will, because we're not sloshed, right? We're feeling pretty good.
Your inhibitions are pretty not present. But you're not sloppy yet.
Gotcha.
We're happy drunk.
So I'm really quickly going to look at the bartender and be like, I will take another one, but I'm curious if Alston is around. If you happen to know if he's around.
Which name did you mention? And above table, remind me who that is.
That's my Noah guy.
Oh, that's your guy. That's right. He looks at you as Alston. I think he's scheduled to perform tomorrow.
Excellent.
Hold on. Let me check. And he goes back and like flips through a little notebook. He's like, yeah, tomorrow dinner time he'll be here.
Excellent. Could I leave a note for him in case we get to
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Just tell him that Otis is wanting to meet up with him.
Otis
He'll know.
Wants to meet. Yep, I got it.
Thank you, sir, and I'll slide him a gold.
Appreciate it.
Bart's a rich motherfucker.
Who?
Bart. The guy
Who's
you
Bart?
just paid. The fucking bartender.
Bartender.
This guy, we're all sliding him gold.
Look, keep the drinks flowing, and we're gonna be just fine.
Below table, as you mentioned that above table, he goes, you guys are doing pretty well for yourselves. What are you doing living out of an inn? Tossing coin like that, you'd think you'd lived in a house.
We fucking love you guys. That's why we're here.
I'm gonna look at him and say, boring. That is boring. We like the adventure.
I was gonna say, who you looking at?
Yeah, but I mean, everybody needs to sleep somewhere. I mean, you know.
We sleep somewhere.
Are you guys looking for a more permanent place? Is that why you were sleeping here for a while? He's like doing remedial tasks and serving drinks while he talks to you.
He's just gonna be like, "What are you talking about? Looking for the? I didn't mention anything about looking at another place."
Well, I know, but I mean, you obviously doing well for yourselves, so I would assume you had a place of your own, but you just lived here for. I mean, I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks, but you lived here for almost a month prior to that. Are you looking for a place? Did you find a place? Is that why I haven't seen you in 2 weeks? But if you're looking for a place, you know, we got a place upstairs for rent. If you're looking.
Well, I mean, we're always looking. I mean, above table, real quick, guys. Didn't we have a room recently?
Yeah, but it wasn't for rent. We had it on the deal based on the fact that we protected their goods from becoming shark bait.
Yeah, Jesus
And-
Christ, I've been sitting here for like 3 hours waiting to talk to Agatha to fucking make a deal about
But that deal expired while you were on the ship, and you didn't
No, that's
extend
not
it before you
that's
left.
not the
so.
deal. I was
No,
I
she
know,
was
I
gonna.
know.
Does Salt hear any of this conversation?
No, she doesn't.
That's above table. That's
Y'all are at the bar.
that's Katie yelling at you guys. But Bart is talking to you four at the bar, saying, "Hey, there's a place upstairs for rent if you're looking for a place."
How much we talking?
Whoa. I think we're just a little too far gone for this conversation. Hey, Salt! Salt!
No, Otis is gonna look at Gallon and be like, "Shh."
Gal's gonna smack that
And
hand
then
away.
me. I'm
So
gonna
that-
kick Otis on the knee, like, shut up.
So that's what we call metagaming, Becca. And that's a no-no.
What do you mean, no?
When you know something above table that you bring below table.
Poop. Okay, fine.
I'm gonna kick at Otis and say,
But
if we're gonna have any conversations about living, we should have everybody here involved.
He's
Hearing-
just gonna look at
hearing
that-
Gallon say we're a little too far gone for this conversation, Bart says, "Oh yeah, no worries at all. Just it's not much. It's a little 2-bedroom hovel, if you will, but it's private and it's safe. And you know the owner wants 25 gold a month for it. So just keep it in mind. Come back when you're sober. It can be discussed."
25 gold a month. Okay. We
Well-
could definitely talk. We could talk. Please go ahead, my friend.
What?
He was looking at Gallon because Gallon was trying to talk.
Well, Gallon's stuffing her tongue in her cheek, looking at you.
But stuff in your tongue, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is
You
that
want to
like a-
want to shush me one more time, you big purple monster?
Ooh, someone getting spicy.
Pearl's just staring at both of them, just drinking her little ale, like, this is interesting.
Otis is gonna be like, I thought this one was the spicy one.
Yeah, well,
No,
I'm
I can get
well
spicy,
over
my
3
friend.
ales in.
Bree, that's the sweet sauce. You need to catch up.
I'm not 6'4".
And he's going to slide some more coinage to the bartender for some more drinks.
He brings another round. Go ahead and mark off 8 silver.
Pearl's gonna get, like, give me another one. Give me another one.
I just bought you one, Pearl. Drink the one
I
you
already
got, damn it.
Chugged it.
Oh, we're playing this? Fine, I chugged mine. Give me another one.
Chugged it.
You two make another Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
I was about to say I'm only gonna take one more and then I'm tapping out.
Let's play this game.
You two get another level of exhaustion.
Above table, how much do I owe you for that? It was 8, then I lost
you just
track of how
bought-
many we were throwing.
You just bought a round plus 2, so 12 silver. Or 1 gold and 2 silver.
Okay, perfect. That works for me.
But as you and Pearl are going through your fuckery, we'll call it, a silence falls over the bar.
Well, that's
And-
nothing new for Otis.
Everybody kind of turns and looks and sees we'll call it a squad of watchers.
Oh,
enter
great.
in. Give me a second. Let me put them all on.
Have we met any of them?
You would recognize the armor of the Inquisitor,
The Inquisitor.
which is this one, but you do not know if it's the same one you met previously or not, because of the armor covers everything.
Okay.
But they enter the bar, and they all kind of move in as a group and stop. And it's a pretty decent crowd right now. Whereas if you guys were to go walking around, it would take you a minute to like work your way through the crowd like you're at a concert. But when they walk in, the seas part and make way for them. And they walk through it. They're just kind of looking everybody up and down and eyeballing. And as they come past the bar, the Inquisitor walks straight up to you, Odess, and stands there staring at you and looks down and looks up. It was you. You are under arrest for the breaking entry, vandalism, and robbery of the Artificer's shop. Come peacefully, or there will be trouble. And as he says trouble, all of the soldiers draw their weapons. And that is where we are going to pick up next week.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say, which side is he on? God damn it.
No.
I know, 2 minutes early, but it's alright. We can do 2 minutes of bullshitting.
No, I'm not saying no because of that. I'm saying no because we're all intoxicated as fuck.
Yeah, well, you're the ones who decided to go get day drunk.
Oh man.
Um,
Sunday yet?
By
Late afternoon.
by all you mean
I
you
will
four.
retcon for 2 seconds and say that the Inquisitor would have said for the breaking and entering, vandalism, and robbery of Gistra the Artificer's shop.
Oh my god.
Because the name escaped me the first time I said it.
Okay.
There's
Right.
no proof he did it. I'm not worried about it.
Taddy and I were disguised, so it's fine.
That means 2 of the 6 of you are safe. Assuming you're not wearing the same disguises.
Nope.
Negatory.
We dress up when we go out.
Mm-hmm.
I will say above table that I triple checked who they were going to identify. And how they were able to identify him.
Look, I tried really fucking hard to get you guys
I
off.
know.
Like, I tried. I tried really hard.
That was
I'm just-
this exact moment was the only prep I had to do for the day. I had to go back and rewatch that section of the episode as to who got identified and how. So,
I had
You
I
do
had
know I'm going to go
so
back
much
and watch
fun.
that now, right?
you feel free. Go for it.
I thought y'all were in the clear. I tried.
When you go back and rewatch
I just don't know
that
how this is gonna do for Silt and Odessa's relationship.
Odessa doesn't know anything about Silt doing anything.
When you go back and watch that episode, Brad, just make sure you look up the details of the spell used at the same time. And that should explain it.
The detail of the spell used. Got it.
Or you could just wait till next Sunday and I will reveal all.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be a surprise.
All right. But it is 11:01. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and stopping to watch the stream. We super appreciate the support. Make sure you stop in next Thursday for Mike's second episode of his Orphan arc for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon. Otherwise, we'll see you back here next Sunday to see if the group is going to fight or flight it. And we'll go from there.
Friday, not Thursday.
Yeah, Friday. Friday for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon. Sunday for Waters of the
There you
Deep.
go.
All
Bye,
right,
everybody.
everybody. Bye. We'll see you next week.
Hey.